we have any more chiefs, retired chiefs, current chiefs, please come. Other chiefs up front, please. She won't keep herself. All right, good afternoon. I'm Chief Master Sergeant Russ Johnson with the 67th Air Force Squadron. And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's ceremony to pay tribute to Chief Master Sergeant David R. Sill. On this occasion, his retirement, 32 years of dedicated service to his country. As a reminder, during the playing of the national anthem, military members in uniform will please stand attention. The civilians will place their right hand over their heart. And please, at this time, make sure your all cell phones are turned off at this time. Officiating today's ceremony, it's our honor to have retired Colonel Jack Reed with us as well. We also have some distinguished visitors. I know you won't, but please try and hold your applause until the end. So, Colonel Reed, welcome. Thank you for coming. We also have our 419th Fighter Wing Commander, Keith Knudsen, with us today. So, we also have our MSG Group Commander, Colonel Mood, with us today as well. Thank you. Command Chief Cindy Jordan. I'd also like to recognize all the other colonels, chiefs, retired chiefs, active duty chiefs as well to the ceremony as well. And we're also honored to have Chief Sill's wife, Louise, with us today as well, and in attendance. Also here today is Chief Sill's daughter, Natalie, her husband, Chad, her children, Landon, Caden, and Jake. The daughter-in-law, Janina, the children, Avi, Olivia, Abigail, also their son, Jesse. Chief Sill's brothers are also in attendance. Golden, Kim and John are here. Sisters Annie, Jeannie, Amy, Sister Mary's family is here as well, and their families. Please stand at the entrance of the official party and remain standing for the presentation and posting of the colors, singing of the national anthem.
Hey, hut! Right shoulder, hop! Forward, hop!
Chaplain Gwynn will now give us. Let us pray. Our kind and most gracious Father, we come here at this time and before thee acknowledge a great man. We're grateful for the service and the dedication and the sacrifice of Chief Sill, but most importantly, we're grateful for his friendship. Thank you for sending him to us. We're grateful for his family and the sacrifices which they have made over these many years that allows him to share his gifts and his talents with us. We thank them. We're grateful to thee for the many rights and privileges which we enjoy, and please bless us to always remember Chief Sill's legacy and the wonderful examples which he has set for us, and help us not only to train to be a better service, but also train to be better humans, better brothers and better sisters, treating each other with proper respect, and blessing each other's life. We acknowledge thy hand in all things, and this is our prayer according to our faith in thee. Amen. Thank you, Chaplain. Please be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce Colonel Retired Jack Reed.
First, I wanted to express my deep appreciation and gratitude to Chief Sill and his family in 67 for allowing me or asking me to officiate today. It's a great pleasure for me to be back in front of the organization I believe is the best aerial support squadron, Air Force Reserve, possibly entire Air Force, the F-67 aerial. And it's good to see friends from the best fighter. But thank you all for being here. Given the number of distinguished visitors, I think that's a huge credit to Chief Sill. Although maybe they just thought they wouldn't live long enough to see you go. But I did want to recognize Colonel Knudsen. Thank you, sir, for being here. Chief, thank you. Well, thank you for being good to see you. And all the other chiefs that are here today. Out of respect for Chief Sill, I don't think I've been. There's been an officer surrounded by as many chiefs as possible because it's a little big. So I feel a little intimidated by that, but thank you for being here. We're here to honor Chief Sill and his family and his 32 years of service, and this is a perfect place to do that. It's obviously celebrating the Air Force's heritage here with this magnificent museum. More important, for those of you who don't, the squadron, the 67th, was instrumental in bringing in of these vintage airplanes to the museum over a long period of time. And we devoted a substantial effort and resources to doing that, and it's paid off. One that's particularly near and dear to my heart is the black piece there. And then the byproducts. So it's incredibly appropriate for this ceremony to occur here today in front of friends and family over. I want to thank also Louise and the family. They've been through a number of these retirement ceremonies. I'm sure they think this sounds right. From the bottom of my heart, I can express how much it means to the squadron, how much it meant to me when I was the commander, how much it means to the wing, entire those for sacrificing you guys. I know Chief Sill is thanking in his own way, but let me just say, in case he hadn't forgotten, we deeply and sincerely appreciate the sacrifice of you guys. It's important to recognize here that Nick is not with us today. And that's significant. Nick is employed, I believe, no one. And that gives you an idea or a measure of the type of family Chief Sill had. He's recruited Nick into the squadron. Nick is performing superlatively and serving his country overseas. You just can't ask him. I wanted to provide a little reflection. I'm not going to be long. I wanted to provide a bit of reflection and some context about how Chief Sill came to be a Chief Master Sergeant starting off in 67th Area Corps. I learned a lot from General Kanzi when he was the wing commander, when he was my boss in the Air Force. One of the things I learned is that everyone gets an opportunity to lead. Everyone in this room will get an opportunity. What distinguishes people who are successful and who may not take advantage of that opportunity is those who are prepared. And what happened with Chief Sill is our Air Reserve technician had been with the squadron for a very long time. And he saw an opportunity to move to a different organization, a promotion, more responsibility, came into what he was going to do. That was a significant event for the squadron because we were preparing for an ORI. The squadron had not had an ORI for roughly 8 years, as I recollect. So that's, some people say that stealth started with the F-117. It really started with the squadron. We've been under the radar for a long, long time, obviously. And so we were concerned about that. And we needed to find a replacement. And so Chief Sill came to my office, and at that time he was Master Sergeant, and he said he was interested in the job, and I was incredibly thankful for that because Chief Sill was an outstanding transport Master Sergeant at the time, 7th level. He had performed in all functions of the squadron, had performed superlatively in the function, and he knew the Aerial Corps Squadron inside out, front and back. He was well respected in the squadron, not only by myself and the other officers, but by his peers and by the airmen in the squadron. And I think that that's incredibly important to have someone in that position because of the incredible responsibility that they had. I thought it was incredibly important to have someone in that position who had all of those squares filled and understood the transportation aerial work. And he did all that so happily. I'm not sure I know who made the decision. It might have been Big City Al who did that at the time. Yeah, he's hanging out with me. And so that's, and so I was grateful for that. The upshot of that is that he became the Air Reserve technician as a Master Sergeant. And he stepped into a situation where we were preparing for this ORI, and we had roughly 8 months to go, which in Air Force terms is quite a long time, but in reserve terms, very, very short, particularly for someone who was stepping in. And the chief came in and talked to me about it, and he said he really wanted to do this. Not once when he was talking to me did he say, I really want to get the promotion, I'm looking for that extra stride. You know, he never mentioned anything of self-interest whatsoever. What he said was, I want to help the squadron be better. And his biggest concern was that he would somehow let the squadron down in the next 8 months in the process of getting us ready for that ORI. And it was incredible amounts of coordination he had to do. Back then, it was kind of Barney Fife Air Force. We had, you know, you had to ask for a bullet to go out to the range and do anything. We were expected to go do things, get trained up. We had mobility bags to drop from the base, weapons, bullets and ammunition to move, and we had never done that before. And so we had all that going on, and we still had to do 3 UTAs a month. One at Nellis in support of Red Flag, one at Ford, one here, support annual tours at the same time. things that you had to do, plus manage the budget, make sure facilities were good, all those things. And it was a huge job he accepted. And he performed in an outstanding manner, and the results are, not only did he do all that, but he was also on ORI. He deployed to No Hope Pope in Fayetteville, North Carolina, with Chief Markey and others in the room. And it was the first of a new kind of ORI that AMC was laying on us. We were the first Air Force squadron to do that. We did an outstanding job. And those guys came home, and we were just ecstatic about that. Naturally, from that, the promotions and increased responsibility followed. But that was not Chief Sill's interest in getting that job.
I think what that shows to me, can you guys hear me?